The youth are the future of any sport, golf in particular. Junior European Open by golforganizer.com was launched in 1993 by Fred Moggadum as the Sunday Express Under 14 for the sole purpose of helping and encouraging juniors and producing future stars to follow in the footsteps of current superstars and past finalists Luke Donald and Justin Rose. Although neither managed to win this tournament, this event is to encourage junior golfers with professional ambitions and help them to step up to the higher levels. Junior European Open Tournament provides a competitive playing experience and platform for junior golfers, boys up to the age of 17 and girls up to the age of 18. This event is an open championship, and thus all junior golfers can enter and enjoy the experience. This championship is widely considered as the toughest test in junior golf. The majority of the participants go through qualifying rounds at their own golf clubs, although entries from individuals are also accepted. Those qualifying at the regional finals will win and secure their places at our Champions Week finals, where up to 5 rounds are played.
Great opportunity. He won a qualifier, and then we've come over with this, and it really has been great. We've had fantastic weather, and it's just been a pleasure to be around it. You know, you've got a lot of children here, a lot of kids here, very passionate about golf. So I think really well done to everybody that's played today. I think there's been some real testing pins again, and to keep themselves together for like 5 rounds of golf. That's a lot at the ages of some of these children.
In 2015, golforganizer.com officially launched the Junior European Open across Europe, including France, Germany, Belgium, Holland and Spain. The reception has been magnificent. The European juniors love this event, and therefore next year more European golf clubs will be hosting and staging qualifiers. This championship is now a truly international event. It offers the top European juniors the opportunity of playing against each other.
It was really good. The course is in really good condition and it's so nice. Oh, it was such a good experience. I've never really done anything like it. It was amazing. Probably my 72. I've never shot 72 before, but it was amazing. I think it's really good because in England you don't really play with people from different places, so it's really good. They loved it. They definitely come again. It was high. It was high level. It was tough, but I enjoyed it.
This year, the biggest field ever assembled in the blazing sunshine of Andalusia for our 2015 Champions Week finals. The stage was set. The players were ready to go. Was there going to be a non-UK champion for the first time ever?
It was a great experience, to be fair. It was quite challenging at times, but all in all I think everyone's had a great week and just helps build a boundary for the future really. I just wanted to really get some more experience within golf. It was just a great opportunity to really get some great experience in Spain.
The format of this prestigious junior event has always been individual stroke playoff scratch. Age limits up to 17 for boys and up to 18 for girls. All the qualifying rounds across Europe are played over 1 round. The finals, currently in Spain, are played over 5 rounds. Of the 2,400 UK golf courses, around 1,500 have active junior sections. There are over 4,000 golf courses in Europe, with ever-expanding junior sections. We contact all of the golf clubs each year and encourage them to organise their own club qualifiers. The golf clubs then nominate junior boys and girls to go forward to our regional and national finals. In the UK and other European countries, some of the top courses are chosen to host up to 40 one-day events between April and October. At each of these events, 2 boys and 1 girl qualify and win their places in the finals.
Ja, also die Atmosphäre hier ist sehr, sehr schön. Das Wetter war toll und also ich war am Anfang ein bisschen aufgeregt hier, weil es sind ja auch viele Engländer und aus anderen Ländern. Ich bin ja die Einzige aus Deutschland, also bei den Mädchen. Aber es war trotzdem einfach ganz toll, weil die einfach alle so nett waren und ich habe überraschend gut gespielt. Für das, dass ich noch nie hier in Spanien auf Golfplätzen gespielt habe. Und es war einfach ein wunderschönes Turnier, die Organisation war super und ja, der Fred, der war auch einfach total nett zu uns und ja, es war einfach toll.
Yes, sie hat so toll gespielt. Hier in Deutschland ist die Saison zu Ende und trotzdem hat sie hier so gut gespielt. Und das hat mich ganz stolz gemacht als Mutter.
The qualifiers then win a trip to our Champions Week finals, which is played over 5 rounds on 3 of the top courses in Europe, including Qaeda Links, the only links course in the south of Spain with stunning views over Gibraltar and North Africa. The wind is thus a big factor here. This championship course is as tough as they come. Our finalists will learn what to expect in much bigger events later in life, a real test of golf. Qaeda Heathland, a truly majestic course with lightning fast greens, loved and adored by low handicappers. You need to be in top form with your short game to score well here. 3 or 4 putts are fairly common here. Finca Cortesín, widely regarded as one of the top championship courses in Europe, always in great condition. 3 times venue for the World Match Play Championship. This course is long and plays even longer. Again, you need to be on the top of your game, especially with putting. There are many outstanding holes here, including the short par 4, 4th over water.
Oh, this week's been incredible for me. I've really enjoyed all the courses. The greens have been really tough to get hold of though. Yeah, enjoyed it. To be honest, my dad just gave me a set of plastic clubs when I was 2 and yeah, I just loved it since then really. I've played golf since I was 2.5, but I got my first set of real clubs when I was 6, so yeah, quite a long time. Weird because there was a competition at my home club and £34 to enter. I was thinking, alright, must be a big comp then. So anyway, I played well, then qualified to come here, so yeah, really pleased with myself when I found out I was qualified to come here. Oh, I played well today. I've probably left a few shots out there, but everyone does really. But yeah, I'm happy with the way I played today.
In 2015, for the first time, the extensive and first-class facilities at Valle Romano Resort were used for all the players and their families. The practice facilities here are amongst some of the best on the Costa del Sol.
It's good because you meet a lot of new people and you get to play on really good golf courses and play with like the top people in Europe and everything, so it's very good to see how good they are and compared to you and everything, so it's great to see that. I've just turned 13 and I decided to play golf because my dad used to play it, and then when I was like 4 or 5, he gave me some plastic clubs and I started hitting it around the back garden, and then I went up to the golf course and it took us like 2 hours to play 4 holes, but it's just progressed since, I guess, yeah.
This year, the number of entries are up for the 4th consecutive year. And for the first time, qualifiers were staged all across continental Europe, producing finalists from Germany, France, Belgium, Holland, Switzerland, Spain and Gibraltar. Handicaps ranged from +1 to 11. The youngest finalist was the 8-year-old Sebastián de Suasa, who sported a handicap of 11. This year, as in previous years, all the finalists played 4 rounds at Qaeda Links resort courses, and then there was a cut, and those making the cut played at the Finca Cortesín on the Friday. There were 29 girls in the finals in Spain this year, with 12 making the cut. There were 102 boys in the finals this year, with 45 making the cut.
first tee was a bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, the first hole wasn't too good for me, but I played okay overall, I think. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I played good on the first day, and on the third day I shot 79 and 78, so it got me through to the cut, so that was good, yeah.
The week's been absolutely brilliant from the start. I was due to go to Florida this winter with my family, and it's turned out much better. So very, very pleased, and the organisation has been very good, and the atmosphere and the people we've met as well. She would like to carry on with her golf. Obviously it's very difficult once you stop being a junior and go into the senior ranks, but this has been a great experience here because obviously there's been a lot of rounds of golf in a very short period of time. What's been very interesting is I've often forgotten which day of the week it is because it's all been so concentrated.
In the girls section was history to repeat itself. Megan Giles from St Million Golf Club had a one-shot lead, as she did last year going into Finca Cortesin, over Lauren Green from West Lancashire Golf Club and Holland's Judith van der Voort, and 2 ahead of Annabel Pitts from Woburn Golf Club and Spain's Carlota Sanchez from La Reserva Golf Club. Lauren Green and Judith van der Voort were let down by their short game forms on the day. The main challenge was to come from Annabel Pitts and Carlota Sanchez. Carlota had a superb 76, although she 3-putted the 18th for a double bogey finish. This gave Megan Giles the chance to win the title if only she could finish with a par 5. But Megan found the green side bunker with her approach shot. After a superb bunker shot under pressure, she still needed to sink a 10-footer to win. She missed. For the second consecutive year, the title was to be decided by a sudden death playoff. The nominated hole was the short but treacherous par 3 10th. Megan won the toss and decided to play first. Her crisp 9-iron found the heart of the green pin high left. Carlota pulled her 8-iron left into the green side bunker. Megan's solid par 3 was good enough to do exactly what her older sister Sammy had done on the same hole 6 years earlier. Sammy was on hand to give Megan a big hug.
Ladies, wow, how exciting this is. Thank you so much for creating the excitement. We all enjoyed it.
Thank you.
So you always have somebody has to finish second. First of all, Carlota, first player from Spain to play in this and do so well. How do you feel?
I'm actually really happy with my round, and although I made a few mistakes because of pressure, I think it's normal. But I just want to congratulate her first because she made an amazing par under pressure. So congratulations.
And highlight of your week?
I would say today, because although the course was in hard conditions, I managed to stay on the course, concentrate, and even though I had pressure, I maintained my game.
And both of you had trouble with the last hole, par 5. You made 7 on the last.
Yeah, I made a 7 on the last one.
Where did it go wrong?
Pressure. Yeah, it was just I wasn't on the game. I was on the outside. I wasn't thinking. So.
Well, congratulations, Carlota. You're obviously young enough. You will come, and we look forward to having you as our champion in future. Megan Giles, congratulations. Now you're now 2 seconds, now first.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Yeah, it was a really good week. Like 76 is a great score around there. It's a tough course, but yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, thank you.
And highlight of the week for you?
Probably today, definitely today.
Played well today.
Yeah, thank you.
And you also had a bit of trouble on the last?
Yeah, I think it's quite a tough hole, but I think the pressure is it definitely like gets on you, but it was good. Thank you.
You enjoyed the tournament,
yes.
You enjoyed the week?
It was amazing,
It's a great
experience.
Well, ladies, congratulations.
Thank you.
Both superstars.
Thank you.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
In the boys section, the competition was just as fierce and close. Everyone was looking at the final match to produce this year's boys' champion. Burr Hills Golf Club John Sim enjoyed a comfortable 2 shots lead over Kush Patel, playing the 14th, having been warned by the tournament director about how slow play this 3-ball came to life. Jong was still in the lead, but just. When all 3 players bogeyed the short 17th, the contest was wide open. The favourite now was Dorset's Stefan Foley from the Parkstone Golf Club, who had shot a superb 1-under par 71 and was the leader in the clubhouse. When neither Jong nor Trey managed to birdie the last, the title was Stefan's by 1 shot. Stefan was lucky to be here, as his school back home needed a lot of convincing to give him the time off to travel to the Champions Week finals in Spain. Robin Hood Golf Club's Luke Turbot and local lass Carlota Sanchez won the Scratch Trophy for the best gross scores in Finca Cortesin. The top continental Europe players were Switzerland's Loic Etlin and Spain's Carlota Sanchez. The top Scottish players were Lewis Breslin, Craig Leith and Katie Darling. The top Welsh players were George Burnett and Emily Lewis. And the top player from Northern Ireland was Scott Miller from Clandboy Golf Club.
Yeah, very, very, very happy. Come down the stretch, had a couple of clutch putts which I hold, and happy I've done it.
You sound very pleased.
Yes, I am. Yeah, very, very pleased. Yeah.
71, fantastic.
Yeah, 1 under. I think it's not bad.
On a windy day like today.
Yes, yeah, hard conditions, but got it round, which is the main thing.
Brilliant. Final of your highlight of your round today.
Bunker shot on 10, hit it left into the bunker. Splashed out to about 1 inch and had a tap in, which is a good pass over in the back 9 to start me off, so that's, yeah, highlight of the day.
What do you think about the course here?
Amazing course, greens from great condition. Fairway's very hard to hit off, especially chipping, you can easily catch it fat, but really like the course, yeah.
The sort of course you would come back and play?
Definitely. If I get any chance to come back and golf on holiday, I'd definitely come here.
How does it compare to your home course?
Similar lengthwise, but a lot harder. You've got to hit it in the right places, which I guess is similar to Parkstone in Dorset, but a lot harder, definitely.
Standard question, highlight of the week for you?
The putt on the 18th for birdie that sealed it.
And made many friends this week?
Oh yeah, definitely. Loads of new people I've met, especially from all around the country, which has been really good. And especially a couple of the international people as well, which has been really good as well.
We had a huge field by far, ever. So it's been quite tough. You've done really, really well.
Thank you.
Well done. And take a good news back to, is it Broadstone, your club?
Parkstone.
Parkstone Golf Club. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, it was slightly different. Well, seeing as I come to Spain, I thought there would be no wind. I thought it would be a lot warmer, but I mean the weather held out nice for us. But there's a lot more wind than I expected. I mean, the final day, the course was amazing. I mean, it exceeded every one of my expectations. So yeah, I had fun. Well, my club signed me up, and I didn't really know about this competition before, and just I played a qualifier, qualified, and it just went from there really. I had no real expectations of finishing like this in the tournament, so yeah, it's been good. Well, I was doing well until the 10th hole. I just couldn't stop making bogeys and doubles. I finished 3 over for the day, 1 over for the tournament, so lost by 1 shot unfortunately, but yeah, do better next time.
We are from Switzerland, actually playing in 2 golf clubs. My son is a member of the golf club Willihof in Switzerland, and we are also member in the golf club Alsace Golf Links, which is next to Colmar. Because we think that's a very outstanding and unique event. And I have to congratulate Fred and his team for doing that since so many years. The organization is brilliant, the courses are marvelous, it's an absolutely unique experience, and for my young son it's a possibility to play an international tournament. I'm very proud because he is one of the 2 continental European who made the cut, and he played very well today on the final round too.
The whole thing was very difficult, but the most difficult one was for me the first round, because it was I was excited and a little bit nervous, but I managed it quite good, so yeah.
Yeah, I played with a few people from Ireland yesterday in the Pro-Am sort of thing that we played here at Finca. Yeah, it's great. Played with John today, who's based at Burr Hill. He's as well different nationality, so it's been really good bringing everyone together. A bit, not too bad. I was expecting to do well coming into the week, swinging it good. I was 3 under after 9, and then just hit a few loose iron shots around 11 and 12, so yeah, a bit sour.
The prize presentation dinner was, as usual, a grand and important event. All the finalists attending the Champions Week were presented with specially commissioned, handmade bronze trophies individually personalised. Over 360 finalists and their families and friends attended this formal occasion. After a most enjoyable dinner, all achievements were acknowledged and announced. This is the time to mark the end of the season's championship and look forward to 2016. Juan Pablo Arriaga, Director General of Alcaidesa Links Resort, was presented with a special award to mark the 10th anniversary of this event being held at the superb resort.
Okay, yes, I would like to say that thank you very much because it's the 10th year that they are coming here to play golf. I think they have enjoyed a lot because they have been this week with a very nice weather, fantastic weather. This is fantastic for them, for the boys coming from England, or in general for Europe, but it's very, very, very nice for us because they know what happened here. They know the weather that we have. They know everything. So for me, I think for them it was a very nice week, fantastic week.
Francisco de Lancaster, Director General of Finca Cotasin Golf Club, was also presented with a special award to mark the 8th anniversary of this event being staged at Finca.
The course was not in a too harsh setup for them. It was quite fair. This week there wasn't a lot of wind, so that helped them. But Finca is always a tough track and it's always a difficult course for anyone. So I think they enjoyed it. We had some good scores. There was a couple of under par rounds, and I hope and sincerely hope they enjoyed the round.
Fred Mogdum's farewell comment was, "My ambition is to see at least one of our juniors to win a major to follow in the footsteps of Justin Rose." This year there was a record number of subpar rounds. Our juniors are getting better. I am now more convinced than ever this week will produce a future superstar.
We met at Alsace early in the year, and your son qualified to come here, and we've become good friends since. Have you enjoyed the experience this week?
It was a great experience for us all. It was a perfect organization, what you did here for us all. And I think the most important thing is what the kids took with. And this experience, they played here at under wonderful conditions, a great golf course. And I think everyone could be happy to come here to play with you. And this one here is golforganizer.com has to become more famous, I think, in Germany, in Switzerland, in Austria, so that more countries come here with their children to play here, to get a broad experience, international experience. And that's what the kids need.
Fred also thanked all the UK and European golf clubs associated with the success of this event.
My son said to me, "Dad, the only way you know where the line is to cross it." And I think we've crossed the line. We've had so many players this year. And this year we had twice as many finalists as last year. Over 100 boys, 30 girls. But it's been a great, great success. We were extremely lucky with the weather. The weather was fantastic, and that's pure luck. We did very well. 4 days at Alcadeza, 2 days at Finca. We had 2 true champions, another playoff. We look forward to next year, and we're wondering whether this can get bigger. If so, then how? So we're going to be talking to our friends, Juan Pablo here, and other people, and they're going to tell us how we can improve. It's been a great, great week. Very tiring, but very enjoyable. It was a pleasure to meet a lot of good juniors, and I'm convinced, honestly convinced, that we have got future major winners amongst them. And great week. Please support it, and we look forward to seeing all of you next year. Thank you.
To enter our 2016 event, visit our website, golforganizer.com.